Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Arising Show. Today, we'll be looking at a topic titled Influence, the Need of the Time. Well, I'm glad to be discussing this topic today because I believe it is something that has affected or is affecting most of us at the present time. So, I would really like for you to sit back and enjoy this topic. Also, I want you to be able to contribute and also let me know the area at which this has been a problem or is affecting you at the present moment. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Like I said earlier, we'll be looking at the topic titled Influence, the Need of the Time. In Nigeria today, we so much believe in education, which is a good thing for me. But the fact that some people cannot meet ends meet, like they cannot afford to send their children to school conveniently, like the petty traders and the like, they have to go extra mile to make sure that they are able to send their children to school. And at the end of the day, this set of children, they are the ones you see that they will study the best and graduate with good results. And by the end of the day, they will settle for undignified jobs. Like you see someone with a good result, even with a master degree, teaching in a nursery and primary school and just earning like 15,000 or so. Doesn't make sense. Like in Nigeria, do I have to settle for things like that just because I don't know someone or I don't have money that I can use to run some things, bribe some people and then just look for how I can just settle for a good job? It should not be like that. I should not have to struggle to send myself to school and then still struggle to settle for a good job even after I've committed myself to I must graduate with the best results this school have to offer. Should it be like that? That is really my burden, and that is what we'll be talking about today. Do a graduate who struggled throughout the school have to still struggle to get a job? No, a lot of things have gone wrong in our society, and I stand that they should be corrected, because if we fail to correct certain things now, the generation coming will suffer for it. Imagine your child now. Let's say the child you gave birth to yourself, and then such a child, I'm talking about the generation to come, such a child will have to start struggling because you did not make that connection now. Because I believe most children, they build on the connection that their parents have built for them. And when you as a parent, you don't even know anybody, you don't have money, what will your child do? Where will your child start from? Your child does not have those rich uncles that can just, where will they start from? People like this should not be neglected in the society or treated anyhow just because they don't have the money or the connection. No, it should not be like that. Influence should be used for positive things, not for our selfish and personal interest. Using it for a personal interest is good, but also it should not be that you are doing it in a way that it will affect others. I know some people that once their children are graduating from school like this, they already have companies, they already have friends in high places that they are sending their child's documents, and immediately the child is getting a good job, even though such a child did not graduate with the good results. People like that, you see them that's why you see people, when I hear people compare that, even those that graduated first class, they've not seen job. Those that graduated with third class, they are seeing job. Why? The person that graduated with third class, I'm very sure that such a person knows someone somewhere. But the person who suffered through the school that does not know anybody, the person have to still suffer. It pains my heart. One day I entered, was it a Keke Napep, and then the man was just so fluent in English, and I was wondering, why would this man speak like this? Then when he started telling his story, I was wondering, how will a graduate of a good university be driving Keke Napep in Nigeria today? We are producing graduates every year and these people are not just graduates that, people that graduated with third class, or they just said, let my people go, and they just give them pass. These are people that graduated with distinction in good areas. I'm talking about engineering, and you're seeing such a person riding Keke Napep. Doesn't make sense. See, before the nation will move forward, before we'll be able to achieve some certain things, we have to make use of our products. These are our products, these are the future of the nation, and they are being treated anyhow. This generation, if you notice, the olds, they are fading away, they are moving out of existence, let me put it that way, they are going gradually. And these are the people that are supposed to like take over the nation and take it to a better place, build it to a better place. And when they are being neglected just because they don't have the money and the connection, what will you think that Nigeria will be in the next 20-30 years? What do you think will be? Where do you think will be? Most of the countries you see today, most of them don't really believe in education. But since we've decided that, okay, we want to stand on this education, there are some countries that once they see that their child is good in certain areas that is different from education, they just throw such a child in that field. That's why I see a child of 9 years old can sing and you'll be amazed, because such a child, I believe when they gave birth to the child and they saw the traces of such talent, they just took the child and maybe put the child in a school that you can grow yourself better. But you here, we believe in education. We believe that, okay, if you've not gone to school from nursery a big crèche to university, even though your master's and PhD, you are not good enough for the society. And at the end of the day, people still go extra mile for this, and they come out for nothing, and they just come out and settle for jobs that should not even be mentioned that a graduate is doing this. Should it be like that? Should it be so? Should I have to struggle? Should I have to like go through so much because of the nation that I am in? No, it should not be like that. Our connection is good. Connection, I believe influence is a powerful tool. It is one of the dominant characteristics in our society. If you look around, you see that there are different types of influence. But today we are looking at the educational and this connection type of influence. Should it affect those that cannot make ends meet? Those that struggle, they are the ones that suffer the most. That's what pains me. When you see someone that, okay, throughout school, maybe they just push the person, we shall graduate, then you see people like that, they are getting the best of the best. But these people that put in more effort, that had sleepless nights, they are the ones struggling. Nowadays, I've noticed something in the youths. Let me just say it. Some youths, like some of my classmates that I've met in the university, are not really interested in education because they believe that they don't want to go extra mile again. That, okay, let me give my all to this education. No, because they will tell you that at the end of the day, I'll still graduate and be carrying my CV up and down. I'm not interested in that. That's why today you see crazy entrepreneurs that are still students in the university. They are just going to school because they believe that, okay, school is like certificates that I'm a graduate, is like it should be an addition, or because they don't want to disappoint their parents. But to them, you see that they have side hustle. It will be very difficult for you to come across a university student that apart from education, they don't have what they are doing. It is very difficult nowadays. And that's because we are losing our belief in the same education. We are just going to school because our parents want us to go. And the society now, if we don't say you are a graduate, there's a way they look at you, there's a way they measure you that, okay, this person, his capacity might not really be able to like take some things, and it should not be like that. But since we believe in education, we are not making provision for this education to run smoothly for some people and for them to graduate and be able to say that, okay, this is my reward for the time I spent in school. It should not be like that. One of the errors that have gone wrong in our society, where we should know that we've missed it, is that you will see a graduate who like maybe after trying so many times to get a job and could not settle for a good job, you see them, they want to learn a trade. And by the end of the day, they will be like under one secondary school dropout or a primary school dropout, and they will still be treated, is it poorly or badly? Which one should I say? Because some of the people that are not really as classic as that, they'll still give them plate to go and buy food for them to wash their children. Should it be like that? Those are the errors that have to be corrected in the society. Those are things that we have to look at and really say, okay, we want a change in this area. How will a graduate settle? Okay, after you decided to settle for something, okay, I cannot keep going on like this now. Let me go and learn a job. Let me go and learn a trade. And then they still get there and they are under someone that maybe after secondary school, the person just decided that, okay, I want to learn tailoring, and they will still have to go there and say, we're doing yes ma, yes sir. We've missed it in this nation. I'm serious. When I say we've missed it, and we are missing the point. We are missing the point day by day. We are missing it because I don't know. Someone who, and most of them, you look at the school fees, it's not easy to pay. It's not easy. People that suffer this, there are people that their parents will have to sell this, sell that. They will, even they themselves, they will have to go through a lot. And at the end of the day, they are treated in a way that is better for them not to go to school at all. I've heard someone say that, okay, the 4 years I'm going to use in the university, if I use it to plan my life, start a business, I'm very sure that by the end of that 4 years, my business will be flourishing. And I'll be a better person, more than you that you are just coming out freshly from the university, you don't know what to do, you are relying on the government to provide you a job, and the government, they are telling us that youth nowadays, there's no guarantee for you to get a job. So once you are done, go and learn a trade. In fact, they're even telling you that learn a trade. Are those the people that you want to rely on? No. The government, they have no job for anybody. They've even said it, that you should not rely on them for any job. So you cannot even graduate and say that, okay, let me wait if they'll provide job for people. And we are producing millions of graduates every year, and we cannot even say that 200 of them will be able to secure a good job. So what are we doing? So what are we really building in this nation? What are we building? Because I believe every nation, they are building towards their tomorrow, and their tomorrow, these are the younger generation. So if we are treating our younger generation this way, what are we building? What will we rely on? Like, in times to come, when other nations are showing their products, their efforts, what they've really invested on, what will Nigeria show? What are we going to bring out and say, okay, this is our tomorrow, these are the futures, these are the leaders of tomorrow. Who are the set of people that we are going to bring out? Who are the set of people? Who are the people that we can put in places that they can think outside the box? They can really develop the nation. They can be creative in students are creative. I'm telling you, people are creative. And Nigeria is one of the countries that they have highly intelligent students. They have highly intelligent students. And not only are they intelligent, it's like they are disciplined. Because at times when I enter the reading room or the library and I see the way people are reading, I'm like, wow. But this same set of people will still come and still be begging our government, our nation, to give us a job after we've struggled for over. Some people that even struggle for more than 4 years. It should not be like that. And I want to appeal to our government, our religious leaders, there's some organizations, local governments, in everywhere, from the federal, the state, and the local government as well. I want to appeal to us. There are things we can do to make things better in our nation today. There are things we can do. There are opportunities, like organizations. They don't have to be governmental organizations. There are non-governmental organizations that can still be of help, that can still employ people and make room for youth to grow. Remember, our mistake of yesterday is what we are suffering of today. Look at the way people are living today now. We have those that are into cybercrime, that they don't even want to hear anything about education. Once you are talking about education, they are telling you are going here to waste your time, that this is what they are doing. And what is really amazing me this year is that now the issue of ritualists. I read of a guy, a 20-year-old guy used his girlfriend for ritual, a 300 level student, just does it make sense? And that is because of our mistakes of yesterday. We are suffering it today. If we neglect our today and we don't work on it, imagine what tomorrow will look like. So please, I'm appealing to everybody out there. You don't have to be the government. If you have the opportunity to help someone, just help the person. I know youths that are crazy entrepreneurs and they are successful. You can also create rooms for employment. You can also talk to people around you, encourage the youth around you. Make them see reason why they should do certain things. Make them see reason why they should not give up on their education. Because education, if we look at it, it is always, it will tell that this person is a graduate and this person is not a graduate. So please, we should just look out for things like that. Create opportunities. If I am given the opportunity, even as small as I am, I can create opportunities for people. So don't look at your age. If you know that something that you are doing can benefit other people, just make room for them. Don't wait for the government. The government has told us that there's no job anywhere. So organizations that can be of help, please, you guys should be of help. And the youth as well, do the needful. When you have to go to school, go to school. You don't have to give up because, okay, going to school is wrong and then you are going into Yahoo or you are starting some other things that should not be heard of. But don't give up on education. If it is education, go into education. And if you know that you have no interest in education, like me, I support education. I also support learning a trade that you know that, okay, you can rely on. Because most of the time, it's not everybody that will go to school. I will always say it. It's not everybody that will go to school. Some people in school, they are struggling. So if you know that your head does not carry school, settle for a good job, settle for a nice trade that you know that, okay, tomorrow, by this time, in next 5 years, in the next how many years, I can still stay on this, I can still rely on this. And also, I want to appeal to us. Let us look for hustle. Look for things that you can just lay your hands on. Look for things that you can just do. Just do them, because you can never tell. Even when you are doing them and they are not really showing their results now, tomorrow they might start yielding results. So don't give up. I know it is difficult. I know it is hard for those that have graduated and they've not gotten a job. I still believe that, okay, if you keep trying, one day you will get a job. But also, don't always just stay on the fact that you have to get a job in a company. You can create a job yourself. We can create companies ourselves. As I am now, if I have the capacity, if I have the things I need, I can create companies myself. I can have a company by myself. People have little companies, little things that they are doing, and they are still making ends meet from it. So you don't have to just rely and be saying government are not giving us jobs. Things that you can do them. And I believe that, okay, we can also talk to all these our religious leaders, you know, people in high places that can be of help. The church, the Muslims, they can be of help. In any way we can help people out there, let's just help them. Not for today, but for tomorrow, for the nation we are looking for ahead of us, for the nation we both desire to live in, for the nation we desire for our children to live in. Because as for some people, they are already saying they don't want their children to even live in this nation. So if you know that, okay, this is your fatherland, you want your children to also grow here, let's start putting the appropriate things now. Let's start putting them in place. So please, I appeal to you guys, please do the needful. Thank you for your time, and let me quickly drop this. Our next show will be on social influence. I want you to look forward to that. Like, watch out for it, because it will be good, and I believe that it will be of help, and also it will address some of the areas of our life. So look out for that. We'll be dropping that very soon. And also, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. You can share the link. You can also tell someone, tell a friend. Please just subscribe. Encourage us by subscribing. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.